All right, y'all. I guess I'm recording it. Welcome to Earn Your Success. With this my first video, technically, yes, I know it's gonna be my first video. Uh, this is gonna be part of the, what would I call this? I guess my front end journey. I'm gonna document me learning front end, the whole process. I'm a little farther in. Let me show you where I'm at in free code camp. You know what I'm saying? Free code camp. So as you can see, it's I'm I got like HTML done right here, you know what I mean? And CSS. Now, some people, if you watching this and you new to coding like me, you'd be like, I don't know what the hell that is. And it's very confusing. Yeah, it's very confusing. I use Chat GPT all the time for coding questions, all the time. And this is how I learn it, man. This is how I learn it. And once I like don't know something, like I go right here, you know what I mean, and they're talking all their jargon, you feel me? I'm gonna be like, what are you even saying? You know what I mean? What are you even saying? And then but I use free code. I mean, not free code. I use Chat GPT anyway. So that's another way of learning for free right now of my front end journey. Anyway, y'all probably might hear my dog barking. I don't know. But let me get to the real. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me make sure my dog stop barking right quick. Hold up. All right, the bad walkie doggies is done now. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and start it. I'm gonna start on 55 because just to remind myself again, I had my notes. You feel me? I had my notes of all the Google Badonzos I've been learning and all that junk. But I also been watching a video. There's this dude called what's his name? Oh, Slaying the Dragon, and he taught me the flex box, bro. It was so hard trying to understand what the flex box was for free cocaine because they're not actually showing you the box. Like when you go right here, this is one thing I remember when I was young, and somebody would pull this thing up. I have it on the bottom now, but somebody would pull this thing up and be like, "Oh, I'm hacking." We was like in third grade or something. This would be like, "Oh, I'm hacking," and I'm hacking, and they would pull up the box model, and you have no idea what's going on, and they didn't even know it half the time, really. But I'm gonna get into this right here, and I'm gonna just get it in. I'm gonna just document my whole process. You feel me? So, since all four sides of the menu have the same internal spacing, remove the four properties and use a single padding property with a value of 20 px. So I don't know what none of that means. Let me think about it. Mm, uh, let's see. All right. So it's pretty obvious what to do. Now thinking about it, it just says remove all four paddings, and it's talking about these. And so I'm gonna just so this is okay, okay. So really, I can just all I gotta do is say bada bang, you know what I mean? And then I say boom, and then I say bang 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 bang. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, is it all right? So the current width of the menu will always take up to 80% of the body elements width. What? On a very wide screen, the coffee and the dessert appear far apart from their prizes. Add a max width uh property to the menu class with the value of 100. See, that's a new property I don't understand. I know width because it's in the box models, content. But like max width, I have no idea what that is, bro. So I'm gonna put it, but I might have to use the good old AI, you feel me, to figure out whatever that is. So max width, proper use the menu class with a value of 500 px to prevent it from growing too wide. Oh, the value, it's all right. That's obvious. 500 px. Now I don't know what it. Oh, it's saying like it's max width. Hold on, let's use. You know what I'm saying? Let's use good old AI. All right, so we finna see what ChatGPT do. Uh, absolutely. It's a little slow. All right, so Absolutely. Here's a clear breakdown of the max width property in CSS. What is max width? The max width property sets the maximum width and an element is allowed to grow. That's pretty, self-explanatory, but still I gotta see the detail though. Regardless of how much space it is available on the screen or how the parent. Why use max width instead of just width? Set width sets a fixed size. It won't just shrink or grow based on the screen size. Max width is responsive. It allows that element to stretch up to a limit, but still shrink on smaller screens. So it allows an element to stretch up to a limit, but still shrink on smaller screens. Oh. This means the menu will normally take up to 80% of the screen, but never get wider than 500 px. Oh. Wait a minute. So it's like, I'm guessing it's like, kind of setting a width. I mean, kind of setting a path. Not like, a max limit, of course. Yeah. But the max limit stays and the content in the middle will shrink. I think, you feel me? I don't know though. It was it says something about like it allows an element to stretch up to a limit but still shrink on a smaller screen. So yeah, like if you have a phone, you feel me, it's gonna shrink in your phone to match the screen but keep the limit. It makes sense, but like actually visually seeing it, it's kind of hard imagining it. Even though it's probably seems simple. Why is it useful? Let me just say, all right. So, all right. Dang. All right. And you put it in notes. I always do that with the AI because it could just simplify all the little stuff I learned right quick. And for this, I've watched videos. I learned that taking too much notes is gonna be too long. I'll show y'all my little projects in a minute on a different video or this same video. I don't know how I'll see. But I always ask you to make little notes right quick because I got to see and put down whatever it is. If all right, let me see. Max width. Max width. Property. Property. All right. Well, I gotta set the maximum width. Let me write down the notes. I showed you how I was gonna do. I'm just I ain't gonna bother with it. Let me do that. All right, I'm back on it. Now I'm straight up actually do it. Max width. I know I already typed this in, but I actually didn't close the tab. Max width 500. All right. Submit. It's good. All right. You can change the font family of the text to make it look different from the default font of your browser. Each browser has some common fonts available. Change in all the text in your body. Be a font family. So this is the way you can change your font. Find it. All right, let me see. Change all the text in your body by adding a font family property with the value sans serif. Sans serif. This is a fairly common font that is very, very readable. Okay. Okay, dokie. Okie dokie. Font family. Font family. Sans serif. Oh, that is a nice load. Let me. I just wanna like get rid of it so I can see. Difference. Big difference. All right. We changing the whole. This makes sense. Oh, let me actually write that down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Ah, they hit you. They hit you with this thing like every now and then. I mean, one day, you know what I'm saying, when I make that big bucks, I'm gonna donate to them because they're helping me out like crazy right now. But like, gah. All right, so now we finna check the step 58. It is a bit boring for all the text to have the same font family. You can still have the majority of the text sans serif and make just the header. No, it's not headers. I'll just call it H1. H1 and 2.1 elements different using different selectors. Style both H1 and H2 elements using a single selector so that these elements text use impact font. Okay. I know how to do this. So what I'll do is bank, you feel me? I'm gonna say H1, H2. Then I don't remember, I think these brackets, something like that. Why are you giving me this? Is it not? We used to do that or something? Nah. I think I remember. You doing this. All right. So it says, oh yeah, font family. Font family. And then boom, and then impact. Yeah. It should be. Yup. It's good now. Woo! Man, when you press that submit button, the dopamine be hitting. All right. You can add a fallback value for the font family by adding another font name separate by a comma. Wait, what? You can add a fallback value for the font family by adding another font's name separate by a comma. Fallbacks are used in instances where the initial is found. Wait, instances where initial is not found available. Add the fallback font serif after the impact font. What? Do I just add a comma? Yeah, like serif? If it's not available. Oh, so wait, so you're saying fallbacks are used in instances where the initial is not found or available. Oh, wait, I'm gonna just check with the ChatGPT so I can make sure I understand fallback 100%. Okay. All right, I had to make sure. Step 60. How many steps is left? We got to see this, man. 30. That's, I'll get it. You gotta earn your success after all. That's what the channel's called, because all right. Initialize the extra 2020 by creating existing since 20 by creating established class selector and giving it a font style property. Wait, what? How can I do that though? Because I don't even remember what that's called. Let me see. Where is this at? P element in what div? Class menu. It's in the class menu, but there's a lots of P. How am I supposed to do this? Creating an established class selector and giving it. So am I putting a class like on the P element here? You know what I mean? Like, let me see. Wait, I'm over here forgetting how to do a thing attribute. Giving a class letter and giving it a class letter by creating in a what? Oh, what? Hold on, let me think about this. Okay, so all right. I think I remember. It's like I could put the class here. What is the class? Menu. I could put the class menu here. Menu. I could put the class menu here and put his brackets or whatever. But there's a way to select the P. Maybe just like P. Just putting P. Cause I remember you could I remember somebody like you could select in the class and then choose a specific one. Hold on, I got notes. Hold on. I might have wrote that down somehow. Might have wrote that down somehow, man. It's somewhere in here. No, I'm not seeing it yet. This is confusing. Oh wait, to stop. Yeah, I'm saying. Hold on. I did write it down. To style a specific element while using it in class, all you have to do is put it. Oh, I did it right. Let's go, bro. Hold on. And then font family, right? Font family. Wait, font style. Property stop. Wait. What's the difference of font style and font family? And then italic. Italic. It's loading. Wait, what? You should have an established selector. But I did it anyway. Wait, I'm not sure. Nothing probably changed, huh? Yeah, nothing changed. Nothing changed. And by creating an established class. Wait, so hold on. Do I like I must have to put it in here though. I must have to put it in here, huh? Established. Oh, put his class. Class. Wait a minute. No, equals. Class. What am I doing? Hold on. Wait a minute. Established. Oh, I already did it. All right. Established what? Established. Then I put, yeah, established. Established. Is that working? I don't. Oh, okay. I really did have to put that then. But like, I don't feel like that did anything here. I don't feel like that. I don't know. At least I know about font style. What is the difference? Hold on. What is the difference of font style and font family? That don't make sense. That I gotta figure out with the good old AI. I figured it out. That don't. It's like it just changes your font. I mean, not font. It just changes your style of like you got bold, then you got I think it's italic where it's like moving like this and jump. It's all like slippery. You feel me? It's whatever. It's not that important to me. All right, now apply the established class to established 2020 text. Already did that though. Why is it doing it in reverse? See, that was confusing. That's stupid. I already did this. Bastards. Making me do work again. I already did. Established. You feel great for yourselves. All right, the typograph. What? You have heading elements. It's set by default values of users' browsers. What does that even mean? And add two type selectors, H1 and 2.1. Wait. Elements. It's set by default values of users' browsers. Add two new types. Selectors, H1 and 2. Use the font size. All right, I copy and paste this from freecode. I did from freecodecamp the sentence, and I didn't understand it. It might have been simple to go, but definitely one for me. So let me just see what this means. Every browser like Chrome, Firefox, gives their own default styles. Override it. Add new type selectors. H1, H2. To create CSS rules. Oh, why are you spoiling it? They sometimes do that. Of letting me know what to do and all that junk. But all right, so what this does overrides the browser's default heading size of the size you choose. Helps keep your design consistent across browsers. Now, what? It helps. Wait, the typograph heading is set by default values of users' browser. Add 2 new type selectors. All right, so this is kind of difficult. I could probably do this hella easy. Let's just have it. I don't even know. Let me reset it just in case. But it's probably gonna be done hella easy, but I don't understand what I did maybe. So I'm gonna just say H1, H2. Now I'm saying with the brackets, font size, with all that junk. Then wait a minute. Both property, but use the value PX for So I need to get rid of you. 40px. Now I know that I learned that because of the YouTube channel Slaying the Dragon. Well, no, it was AI. I learned that what the PX and all that junk mean. It just stands for pixels. You see, and then 30 pixels. Pixels should be cool. If not, I don't know. Font size of 30. Oh, let's just put okay. Font size. Font size. Bank. You feel me? I didn't even put a ending thing for this. And I need to put a space one space and then bank. I really don't know if I need to put a space for this little thing, but safe to sorry. So what is happening here? Add a footer element below the main element where you can add some additional information. I forgot about footers. Footer. Oh no. I already wrote down what a footer is, and it's simple. It's not just it's just the actual footer of your like a website if you understand that. But if you don't, it's it's not as complicated. It don't really matter. Slash footer. Obama. So what are we gonna do? Inside the footer, add a P element, then nest an anchor element in the P element that links to. So inside the footer, add a P element, then nest it. Okay. This isn't that hard. It's just saying add a link. So bank. Forgot how to do this. That fast. Hold on. I forgot. Do I need to make another anchor? Or does it go inside the P? No. It don't go inside the P. It don't go inside the P. href. And feel me, then make. Copy and paste in there. Everybody's favorite thing to do. We're gonna say bank. Wait, no, we're gonna say bank. Then we're gonna say, wait, make sure that link. Oh, I need to add that. I remember this. Man, the good old days of learning HTML for the first time. Even though I'm like only one course after this, it was less confusing than wait, it's less confusing than CSS. But wait, make sure the link opens in a oh. I'm tripping. I gotta use the target attribute. Target. And then I put a long dash, a long dash at the bottom, and I said blank. Yes, and then what the do I even I don't even I just do this, right? There's no words or anything like I gotta put yet, I believe. You feel me? So just put an A and P / P. It should work. Your new A element should have the text visi. Oh, it's right there. I was wondering why I didn't have no words. All right, it makes sense. So I'm not finna type this out. I'm finna copy and paste it. What you think this is? Bank. And that's a bank. And how about bank? You feel me? Indeed. All right, add a second P element below the one with the link and give it the text 123 freecodecamp. Wait. Add a P element below the one with it. Oh, okay. And give it the text. Oh, that's not. Wait, you already. Yeah. P. Wait. Paragraph. I'm finna copy and paste. Nobody needs to be typing all that. The bank. Yep. 71% done. I've seen that. That's nice. What is this? You could use an HR element to display a divider between sections of a different content. So it uses a divider. First, add an HR element between the AP and the class established in the first section. Note that HR element is a void element. I remember what void element means. It means that it doesn't have a closing. So you're saying, wait, what am I looking at right now? First, add a between the P element with the class established. Okay. Note that HR is a void element. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's all I had to do. Oh, it added a line. Hold on, let me put that down. That's crazy. My good old HTML notes finally cracking them out. First time in history on the videos. You know what I'm saying? I'll write this down. All right. All right, as you could see, I was looking at what the AI said to give me any notes I could use. This give me a little example. I understand how this works. I just want to see and let the AI tell me what it does and all that. Even though I know I get it, But hold on, let's see it. That's what I was trying to say. Well, let's see the styles CSS can add to it though. Okay, that was it. Let me see. Am I done with this? Yeah. All right. The default properties of an HR element will make it appear as thin like a gray line. You can change the height of the line by specifying a value for the height property. Change the height of HR element to 3 pixels. Okay. HR a dog. HR dangle dang, and then I say height here. Now This isn't HTML. I was about to put an equal. What? BPX? Yes, sir. That's it. And the thing is that I'm so glad I watched the channel. I would definitely link it down in the description below of Slaying the Dragon's Flexbox video, because that junk saved the man's life understanding it. Because freecodecamp is doing its best trying to teach you it, but it's not literally letting me know what a Flexbox is. I mean, not Flexbox, box model. I'm talking about box model. Box model. I'm not even on the Flexbox yet. I don't even know what that is. All right. Change the background color of the HR element to brown so it matches the color of the coffee beans. The coffee beans? No, the coffee beans. All right, so how do I do that? Background color. Background color. I say bang. Right? Oh, okay. And then I say brown. No, every time. See, no. I was on VS Code, right? And if you don't know what that is, it's a code editor. And a code editor is where literally all people write their code. I was on, it's down here if you see it right here. I was on VS Code and I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Brown don't look like brown. It look like red. That don't make no sense. This is literally red right here. Look at this. It's red, man. Okay, nobody says. I'm not colorblind. Notice the gray color along the edges of the line. What are you talking about? Those edges are known as borders. Each side of the element can have a different color of they can all be the same. Make all the edges of HR element the same color as the background if it's using the border color property. What? Wait. Oh, wait. Make all the edges of HR element the same as the color background is used. Oh, I could just make the whole thing. Like that. Border color. It's probably simple as that, like brown. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let me put that in my CSS notes. Because I was making another thing, bro. And hold on. I was making another thing in CSS after learning the box model from Slaying the Dragon. And I was doing that. I was like, I wonder if there's no way to change the border color besides, like using. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you don't code. I bet somebody who knows what I'm talking about that code, if they're watching the video, you know what I'm talking about. All right. We on the next one. This was simple. Notice how the thickness of the line looks bigger. The default value of a property named border width is what? For all edges. By changing the border the same color of the background, the total height of the line is piece. Plus the top of the line border will be. Change the height property of the HR, and so the total height is. Oh, are you just saying? I know. I get what it's doing. Like I kind of like skimmed it, but I get it. It's just. Hold on. Let me type this. Let me type for px. So it's nothing I'm gonna notice. Oh. It's nothing I'm gonna notice. Wait, did I notice? Oh, big difference. Big difference. It's something that you could probably just do without all that. I get it though. I get it. It was just saying like how you doing that, you changing the color will kind of make it a little thicker. But if you just adjust the height again, because the border is still there in the background, even though it's kind of invisible because you ain't added it for real. All right, go ahead and add another HR element between the main element and the footer element. The main element and the footer element. Oh, I'm tripping. All right. Right here. Wait. You said the main element and the footer element. Oh, no, that's ain't the main element and the footer element. Right here. HR. Right here. Oh. Yeah. Yes, sir. To create a little more room around the menu and add 20px of space on the inside of the body element by using padding property. What? To create a little more room around the menu, add a px space. Body element and by. Okay. I know what you're saying. Padding 20px. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Focusing on the menu items and prices, there is a fairly large gap between each line. Using the existing selector that targets all the P elements, use the existing selector that targets all the P elements nested in elements with the class name item and set their top and bottom margin. Dog. What? Hold on, I might have to use AI. Or might not. Let me just think about it. All right. I understand this now. I literally I didn't even use the AI. I just read it better. It's real simple, man. Just put the margin. Boom. Now I say bow. Wait. Bang. No, hold on. Bang. Boom. Yo, what the hell is happening? The P elements nesting your elements should have the margin. Oh, left. Wait. You said I'm gonna say the class name. Set their top and bottom margin. Oh. Ba. Feel me? Then I say margin. Bang. Bottom. And then bank? Yeah. All right. Bang. That's about it. See, now it's normal. You feel me? Yeah, boy. All right. I'm finna leave that one there. Depending on either the editing or whatever, you'll find out. All right, y'all. As you can see, it's that was the first video of my channel. It's just to document my whole journey of learning front end and all that. So I'll have other videos up for different topics, but I'll have this as a whole series, you feel me, of like documenting me doing freecodecamp and other tools I might use and all that. But for as the first video and the first outro, I say it like this. I hope y'all always remember, because I'm gonna use this every day. Look, I hope y'all always remember, only you and only you at the end of the day can earn your success. That's why I'm grinding like this right now. I hope y'all have a good one. I'll see ya in another video.